concrete. The place is a rabbit warren. The world's shallow. Third gear section, but we're going to spank it. We're going to give it a... Okay, this time it's a Thursday ride. I think this is 5 weeks in a row. We just go out and just look at new trails that I've been plotting out for a long time, and just been not really all that keen to find out how difficult they are on the Africa Twin. A lot of motivation to buy this small bike is being able to just take it into all these tracks. There's so many off-road trails around here, it's not funny. And I'm not even coming close to exploring the single track. I think there's probably just as much single track as there is dirt roads and fire trails around here. You could honestly do a 500 kilometre loop and stay in a 50 to 60k radius. You could do a 3-day riding trip around here and go camping for 2 nights without covering the same ground twice. Feels like it's got fresh gravel on it. Yeah, I managed to take the tip of my finger off with a flat disc yesterday, so my finger's not feeling the greatest. And of course, as always, it's the most used digit, my right index finger. Fresh gravel or what? Just floating around all over the place. I suppose I haven't been down this road for a while. I've been using the Powerline track for like 5 weeks. Warm up. Yeah, that rear brake's ridiculous. I've got a size 12 boot on. I have to put my heel on the foot peg to touch the rear brake. Really got to do something about that. How's it still wet down here? I thought it may have been a slight fluke that it was open last time. Well, that sucks because this trail's pretty fun. Oh no. Yeah, it was open when we went in there.
Oh, you'd know about it if they thought it was closed, because you'd already have a letter in the mail.
That's okay. This was just a shortcut to get into Palmer.
Very disappointing, but by the same token, there's other tracks to do, then whatever.
Yeah. Spewing. It's a fun little bit of track, that. Chanced onto the right time. Ooh, that's pretty slippery. I'm not going to make the mistake of taking the right-hander before I get to the left-hand loop. Hey! Love this thing. It's like a power wheelie in 5th gear over that crest. It's great. Didn't even see how quick I was going, but man, I wish bigger bikes could do stuff like that. Sure, some of them can, but for a twin can't. Which is probably a good thing, because it weighs like 250 kilos. Maybe more, I'm guessing. I'm probably saying more. It's like 230 something before you bolt anything to it. You've got crash guards, skid plate, pannier racks, engine bars, tools. Got a whole bunch of stuff on it. Got to carry a lot of spares. Got 2 crash bar bags and the tail bag that have got stuff in them, like just given I'm riding somewhere, that's it. It's loaded with shit. That was a big hole. Just as I was saying, I love the ability to just roll it on and blip over stuff. I would have probably taken a fairly hard hit then if this bike couldn't just make the front wheel real light, real fast, with minimal effort. No idea where this goes. I don't know if it links back up. There's Google Maps and Gaia Maps conflict on what happens on this road. So another truck goes there, that's not on the map. Yeah, I've just did a rough placing dots in the middle of nowhere, not on a road, onto Gaia from what it looked like on Google Maps. It's closed. There you go, another one. Alright, let's go see where that side road goes. Where did I see that little track? Nah, it's a single track. Single track. Didn't look on the path. Deflection off a stick, but we'll see where this goes. No through road, private property. Oh well, that'd be a good place to live. Hey, sideways. Have to remember to dodge the hole this time. That big bastard. Oh, yeah. That one's even bigger. There's some big ruts and they're all over the shop. Do not get your handlebars hooked in the trees again. Skids and stuff, and his little talk about committing to the attack is so true. The more you hesitate and the slower you go, the more you stall and stack and stuff up. He can be skids and stuff and I'll be stall and stacking stuff up. Alright, I'm not getting bogged in here again. Attack that shit. You got that dialed in.
I was going to say, it's easier the second time around.
Yeah, it is, most of it, except for the bit where I forgot that I just really need to attack it and just give it a fistful rather than going plop, 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 stall, plop, 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 stall.
The only bit that I was sketchy on was I stopped to see if I could hear your bike coming. I stopped in deep sand and away.
Yeah.
Went close to dumping it.
Definitely got a lot sandier and drier from last week.
Yeah.
Sand. Dragonfly. Than it did the other day, but oh well, we're going anyway. Probably looks like nothing, but they're at least half a metre tall. sandy as lean back and give it throttle. Hey. The selection at the back. Love this track. It's so fun. I can see how people get into enduro, but this is enough for me. Yeah, enduro is like ultimate challenge, but I'm not mountain bike fit like I was 20 years ago. I'm still surf fit. I'm just not ride a mountain bike 1,000 k's a month sort of fit. Bugs in here slapping me in the face. Visor gets closed. Hey, that's boggy as straight for the middle. Even though most competent riders would probably attack this hill, I retract this hill. I just coast down it in first and try to avoid all the steep, loose, marbly shit whilst on the brakes. Made this mistake last time on the left track and have to deal with rock steps on a very steep hill. In the marbles, real big ones right in the middle. I think that goes down to the back of that farm gate road. I wonder why that road's closed. PP no access locked gate. Never noticed that sign before. Hey, how's it going? The question is, how did you get that on the other side of this? Huh? Yeah? How's it going? If you haven't noticed, I'm not much at looking at maps on the go. I just have the occasional glance, see if I'm still on a red line, and then go, oh shit, I should have turned like 2 k's back there. Just grabbed some fuel, took a quick break, about to hit some more dirt. A bit of fresh gravel on it, well not fresh but new to me gravel. Well, it's all been jam-packed with coarse gravel since I've been here. This is just mud all along here. It's just clay. I haven't been here for a couple of years, even though it's like 15-20 minutes from home. Sand right in the hot spot. No, it's not even sand, it's clay and sand. This bike, it is so so fun and so capable. And yeah, it ain't no twin, but man, it's got a fair sting in its tail, and it's not that uncomfortable to deal with on the road. If only you could just make it the 500 twin engine in a chassis like this with a 270-degree crank and like 55-60 horses, that would be just the machine to conquer all machines when it comes to all-round performance. Just a little bit more low-end torque so you can lug it, but that's just me because I'm not a very skillful rider. I just get into some situations where I like to just lug and give it little spurts of power where it needs to just traverse everything in a sort of mentality of a rock crawler rather than a enduro demon. Oh, that's a big ditch. Oh, I thought it was an erosion mound for a second. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to launch it, and then I was like, no you're not. It's going to launch you. None of this stuff was here last time I came. It was just dried up, big, deep, rutted bog holes, hard clay, with the odd little wet bit. And I remember there was one really sketchy bit where like coming to a straight and it was smooth, and you actually got to open it up, and then there was just a really sharp left-hand corner straight after the straight. It was just had sand right in the hot zone where you need to be on the brakes coming to the corner. Has turned to reasonably deep loose sand. I just come in there on the Africa Twin, just like, oh shit. Not very much sand riding experience. Enough to be capable enough to be able to move through it quick enough to get myself in trouble. That's about it. An erosion mound made out of loose gravel. Very loose, very big gravel, rocks and gravel and concrete and sand. Real loose. This road's just really skatey, or I need a new rear tyre. It's the first time I've done fishtails all the way in the third gear, and it was only like a quarter throttle, maybe a third. Feels like a creek crossing. Doesn't look very deep. Yeah, it looks alright. It's concrete. Never get over how fun that is to be able to just twist the throttle and make the front wheel hop over a dip or a jet or whatever you call it, or a washout or a pothole, a log. It's just so much fun. The novelty is never going to wear off after riding a big heavy bike for so long. Place is a rabbit warren. lost all orientation. Feels like we're leading down to a creek. The air temperature changes and the top of the bush just looks and smells different. Greener and wetter. Yeah, there's a culvert over it. There you go. Yeah, thanks, because that wouldn't be fun to try and cross. There we go, fun little track, very offshore, not much swell getting in here, it's actually almost dead flat. Going back up through the Conjola National Park, the world's shallowest creek crossing. Fire trail. Wonder if it is broken. Probably a pretty good chance that's the case. It looks like it's about 5 meters deep. Oh yeah, it's proper deep. It's so loose. Staying in a rut. Well, as far as this is concerned, this is the way we came here. This is the way we came here, according to my red line. Yeah, I'm authorised. I live here. I live on this continent. See? Doesn't say f all about authorised vehicles there. Rut ride. Did this one already, that's concrete. Sand. Tight corner. Yeah, gravel rattle. Fifth gear slapping that. Shit, I am too. I thought third gear was good last time. That wasn't a fifth gear section, or a fourth gear. And this isn't really a third gear section, but we're going to spank it. We're going to give it a slap around the chops anyway. Hope it doesn't bite back. Can almost come unstuck then. that suspension is just, that's ridiculous, the things it can do without even slightly losing compliance. I get the odd tuck and slide, but it's kind of, I can't imagine there's anything that wouldn't in a situation where this thing lets go. And damn, does it snap back into line quicker than you can slap it or shit yourself or swear. Got to be dry by now. Still a little bit wet, but not bad. I love that road, it's pretty fun, eh? And I was like right in the guts of the hardest bit, and I'm like, I can hear a thumping exhaust behind me. I didn't even bother looking, I'm just like, yeah, he's coming, he's gonna overtake me if I don't pay attention. Well, I have no line after this, the line goes home. You do? Yeah, had enough? Had enough? Yeah, I'm pretty sore.
I'm not yet, but I've got a feeling I will be by the time I get home and have a cup of tea.
More than likely. That's the dirt portion for today. Now we're just cruising home. Did a bit of a hot lap. I think this ride all up to about 200k. Actually, it's probably a little bit more because I didn't plan on running back the same road that we did into the Conjola National Park. I planned on just going up the highway, probably getting around maybe 215, 220, something like that. If you've hung around this long, thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for the support. Cheers.